Hey guys, how you doing? Today this is Wade with streamingfree.tv. We're talking about this camera. I get a lot of inquiries about, do we have equipment? We do. They always ask, what do we recommend as far as a good camera for live streaming? This camera right here is one of the ones we do have, one of the ones we do recommend, because it gives you the best of both worlds. Basically, it gives you the ability to basically stream live in high definition or high quality even. And it also gives you the ability to have a hard copy, which is it's HDV, so you can actually record to a tape. I know a lot of ministries, a lot of places still use a tape. Funny thing is, a lot of TV shows you watch now still use tape. That's just the standard because it's more durable. Can't delete file on the tape. So this right here is what the camera we recommend. It's a Sony HD camera. I'll go over some of the features. As you can see, it's real nice, man. It's not too heavy, it's not too big, not too little. Has a lot of cool features on it. You have your lens hood. Let me open that up so you can see your lens. Lens in there is really good. You guys can see that. Also, a lot of things on this camera, it has to allow you to basically work in any kind of condition. So no matter if you have low lighting, bright lighting, if your subject's far away, if it's close, excuse me, this camera has all the professional features you would need. On the front part right here, you have your focus ring. Allows you to focus on whatever subject you want to focus on. It also has a zoom ring right here where you can zoom in and out manually. This camera also has features such as a iris, big plus, because even though you have the zoom in your focus, you want to be able to adjust if it's, for example, if it's too bright, if you're doing something outside and it's too bright, sun's too bright, you're doing like early afternoon, this is important because you can turn the iris down, which allows it basically balance the lights, bring the light down in your shot. On the flip side, if you're in a low lighting condition, you're inside a building that doesn't have a lot of light, then you would want to basically use the iris, turn your iris up to basically, or I should say turn it down technically, but it gives you more light that allows it to come through your lens to get better quality. It also has a feature called gain. That's a big thing that you need also. This is like a quick fix. If you don't want to do the iris, you can adjust your gain. It has 3 different settings: low, medium, high. Low is 0 decibels, medium is about 6 decibels, and high is roughly about 12 to 18, I believe. But that's a quick fix where you can just boost your video, your light signal in your camera real quick. It also has white balance. It has 3 different presets really. You have a A, a B, and a preset. Now the A and B is really like the fluorescent, excuse me, a fluorescent, like your low energy bulbs, the white lights, if you will. Then you got your tungsten bulbs, which is like the yellower color setting, and then you have the preset on the bottom where you can actually adjust it to whatever if it's not the A or B, you can basically make it whatever it is, white balance off your condition, your environment. It has ND filter, which is really good too if you're shooting outside and you really are overexposed. You can turn your ND filter on and it'll kind of bring down the light on that real quickly without adjusting your iris or your gain. Say if you got your iris all the way down and you got your gain all the way down, but you still overexposed, you can hit the ND filter. A lot of times, video people use this when they're actually shooting something where they're shooting like something facing the sun or something facing a light where it's a light directly behind what you're shooting. You can throw this on; it'll actually bring that light down and let you see whatever you're trying to see like a natural eye. It has manual focus and autofocus. So this switch right here lets you kind of pick if you want to keep it on auto, if you want to make it a manual thing where you can adjust the ring and get your focus. It has some presets here. Backlight preset where it'll boost the light. Again, spotlight does the same thing. It kind of boosts the light in a certain area. It also has the buttons here for iris gain, the gain. You basically push this button iris first and adjust your iris. Gain, same thing. Shutter speed. Shutter speed is really big because shutter speed allows you to really get the high definition quality you want. A lot of people don't realize that the shutter speed determines a lot what the quality is. If you have a low shutter, meaning you're like 1/24 or something like that, 1/15, you'll notice it's going to slow your movement down. It'll be real, it'll drag a little bit. It'll lose some quality because it's kind of blurring the motion. Where if you shoot at a 1/1000, 1/250, 1/500, it gets darker. It makes your screen, your image darker, but it gives it more definition. You can see certain things moving that you really couldn't see. It was blurred before. So if you do something like that where you adjust your shutter speed and turn it up, then you want to kind of play with these settings here to basically bring your light balance back. But you do have that feature on here, white balance button. There's also a cool feature that Sony has where sometimes you want to do manual, but you don't want somebody to come and jack you up if you have different people using your camera. You don't want them jacking up by bumping something by accident, then you got to reset it. They got a cool feature where when you set it on manual, you can put it on lock, and that when we put it on lock, it keeps your manual settings. All right, it's not gonna, it's not auto, but it keeps it set whatever you had. So while you're filming, you have to worry about accidentally pushing a button and jacking up what your settings while you're broadcasting. It also has full auto. If you do full auto, it'll automatically adjust the iris, the gain, all that stuff for you. So all you gotta do is shoot. This also has, this is where your high definition tape. Big thing with this camera, reason why we recommend it is because this camera takes regular DV tapes. So even though it's HDV, you don't have to go out and buy the professional HDV tapes. You can get a 3-pack of DV tapes for like $15, and this will record high definition to those tapes. That's what I like about Sony. Big thing Sony does. On the back of this camera, you have some more features here. It's minor stuff, menu. One thing I do want to point out on the top here, this button here. This button here, it allows you to change your picture profile, meaning if you want a more like a cinematic look, you can set the profile. I think it has about 6 profiles you can set, but they're already preset. Even you can go in and kind of modify, but they do have like cinematic profiles. They have something that's like more vibrant colors, something that's a little bit less vibrant, but something that's more crisp, more clean, and you can change your picture profiles with that button real quick. So if you want a certain look, you can push your button here, go through your picture profile, figure out what one you want. You scroll through it by using this little button here once you do picture profile, and then you push it in to select it. And once you do it, you'll see your settings on your camera will change. So really cool thing. I like Sony because they have that feature. So you can go from a cinematic view to a regular view just with one button. Clicking one button. Here is your volume for your audio. You can put your headphones in on the other side. You can adjust your levels here for audio. I'm sorry, this is a microphone audio. So you can actually plug in your microphone audio, and from there you can basically have it automatic where it automatically adjusts the volume coming in your audio, or you can basically have it manual where you can adjust it manually. All right, so that's a cool feature there. On this side, where your battery goes there, everybody knows that, and the power cord goes here, so that's typical. But on this side, at the bottom here, this is where your FireWire connection goes. So you can transfer HDV or DV, so that's cool. Another thing, you got your headphone jack right here, so if you want to put the headphones in it, you can do that right there. Has an iLink. People always ask us, well, how am I supposed to hook it up to my computer for streaming? That's where this part right here comes in. This right here is where you have your audio video out. This is how we recommend you plug it in for your streaming. Go through your audio video out. If you need more information, we can tell you how to do that. But yeah, just plug in the audio video out and you get this quality going into your computer. All right, you also got some component outputs there. Let's see. Focus is the same. You can focus here. You also have a focus here. Not a focus. Zoom here. It's control. It's a rocker. So if you do it real slow, you're cool with it. You can do it real slow. If you want to do something real fast, you can do that. This one right here is the same thing. Up and down. You can record from here also. Most important thing people always ask me: where is the screen so I can see what I'm filming? Does it have one? It's actually at the top of it, on your top. That's where it says, and you have some controls in there, so you just fold it out and you can, shoot like that. All right. Microphone, stereo mic, left, right. So you can pick. It has good sound too. So if you don't want to put a microphone, you can put a microphone right here, direct. It's a 3.5, like the regular headphone jack. So that's what I like about this too. You can plug it directly from your mixer into here. And the last thing I want to show you on this camera we like about it is the zoom. You can have it where it's auto, you can zoom it from your rocker, or you can click this button here and you can zoom it from here. So anyway, this is what we recommend. We have them. We have them available. They usually start about $10.95, depending on what we have. But they usually start about $10.95. It's a 3 CCD camera, so it gives you true quality, true color that most cameras don't do. So that's why we recommend this HD camera, because it gives you everything you need. It's compact, and you can stream with it, record with it, all that stuff. All right, so this is Wade, and if you guys want, you can, I'll put a link at the bottom of this video so you can go to where we have these equipment. If we don't have this, we have others, and you can get either this camera or some other cameras from the location of the link. All right, thanks for watching. Appreciate it, guys. Check us out. Leave comments below, maybe. All right, cool. All right.